tussling. Ain't nothing wrong with two men pounding. Was a different time, a different place. Going hog wild in the rain. Grappling, tussling, muscling, spandex, ℏ𝐿 in Ric Flair's latex. A good Pete and Hulk Hogan are getting oiled up. It was a different time, a different place. Nothing wrong with a little Monday night mid-trade. I'm ℚ𝕚𝕥𝕖. Stings in the rain, causing a sting in the rain. Someone's gotta shift these grills. The 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 is quite fantastic, enough to melt our artichoke hearts. There's nothing wrong with that. Grappling, tussling, muscling, spandex, ℏ𝐿 in Ric Flair's latex. A good Pete and Hulk Hogan are getting oiled up. It was a different time, a different place. Nothing wrong with a little Monday night mid-trade. I'm ℚ𝕚𝕥𝕖. I'm ℚ𝕚𝕥𝕖. I'm ℚ𝕚𝕥𝕖.
Got up one morning, he was in an ugly mood. He was sick of floods and plagues, he wanted something really rude. He made a big piranha out of broken glass and glue. Then he gave her two legs and a nasty attitude. Was a jungle till she ripped out all the trees. Then she looked up at the mountaintops, they all began to freeze. The sun gave her a cold until she set it all on fire. You can check it for yourself if you think that I'm a liar. God made the devil just for fun, but when he wanted the real thing, he made ℚ𝕚𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. God made the devil just for fun, but when he wanted the real thing, he made ℚ𝕚𝕐. Splitting, fire spitting, human earthquake. She makes the young ones wonder, she makes all the wise ones shake. She got the hands of a gorilla, she got the head of a snake. She keeps on looking but hasn't found a thing that she can't break. God made the devil just for fun, but when he wanted the real thing, he made ℚ𝕚𝕐. God made the devil just for fun, but when he wanted the real thing, he made ℚ𝕚𝕐. God made the devil Got me the devil just for fun. But when he wanted the real thing, he made 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭.
Thank you, Mean Gene. Yeah, thanks, Mean Gene. And I'm behind it somewhere. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. A big thanks to Spiffing for the new for the new title screen. I probably won't keep that effect on it in the pre-stream. I was just messing around with it. But I think it looks good. So yeah, thanks Spiffing for that. I hope everyone's well. Yeah, TY Spiffing. Yeah, I thought we'd watch a little bit of wrestling. Did you just get an advert for Red Bull? You probably still can't hear me. The ads are still on, aren't they? But hello everyone. Who's here? Mirapo, 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭, Rosanna. Hello everyone. Hello Mumbles. I hope you're all well. Hope you're all up for watching a little bit of late night wrestling. Oh, of course. Mandrake's giant partner, known for his immense strength and loyalty, is none other than Lothar. What? Mandrake the Magician. Has anyone heard of Mandrake the Magician? Is it more popular in America? Have you got any? I don't know. I don't know. Right, where's my Lucha gone? It was a good episode of Lucha last time. Cage has won a magic glove. So hopefully it'd be great if we get to learn a bit more about the magic glove. I know because of a history of Marvel Comics magazine used to go, oh okay, it's like an old Marvel. Really? For that from a very long time ago. The 30s. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Let me find the Lucha. Okay, the next episode is called Evil Rising. It's exciting. Okay, let's get over. Oh, hang on. Just deal with this before we have some dropped frames. Okay. Right, here we go. Everything's fine. Everything works. It's a shame that wasn't working because that wouldn't that have been a good transition? Wouldn't it have been a good transition if I just had that big? Hang on, let's try that again. Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? That's quite good though. That's quite good. Thank you, Spiffing, for that. Okay. No, we've not watched any Watersport for ages. I suppose we've been watching the Mid-Atlantic wrestling instead. Oh no, I turned that off and now I can't turn it back on. That's right, I've got it. Don't worry about me. I've got everything under control. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's turned on.
The following Lucha is the finals in the Battle of the Balls tournament.
We started with 16, and then there were 2.
Oh, that's right. Mac was the bull, wasn't he? Won the Battle of the Bulls.
El Bunny will lead us, and we will follow him.
I forgot about these guys. We only saw them once.
Carries weight. Don't make fun of the rabbit drive. Hang on a second here. Nice! He got him!
¡No te hagas! ¡Fuiste tú! ¡La que puso una araña en mi locker! ¡Mariposa!
What about it?
La quiero en el ring.
Another no más match?
No, una arrastrada a la antigua.
She's all yours.
That's fitting on the right. I think we're going to see
Ready
the rabbit
to call me
try.
queen?
Nunca.
Oh yeah.
Must be hungry. Sooner or later, a dragon must feed.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Rosanna. Sorry to hear that. It's too late.
How is Puma alive? I destroy him. Bury
vampira. He toys with dark magic. If you want to get to Puma, you have to go through vampira. 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 Vampira.
If anyone knows how you can die in one of those matches then come back to life, surely it's Mel. Yeah, exactly, Chris. I was just thinking that. I'd completely forgotten about them.
Did you see? Did you see me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I beat Mill last week. I beat the man you love.
He's not the one I love.
Oh. Honestly, what shape even is the love triangle at this point? It's got so many points. What's going on with this guy? I think it would take a whole stream to map the relationships from Lucha Underground.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is Lucha Underground. The fans, they are the believers. This man next to me.
I'll tell you what, let's do
Matt Striker, and those merry metal sounds you hear, those are courtesy
Merry
of Metaloxy.
Metal.
Thanks for being here tonight, and what a night it is.
Let's do our
the
standard
Lucha Underground
prediction.
champion Johnny Mundo will defend the title against the winner of the Battle of the Bulls tournament, the Max.
Will
Now,
Matt describe
Johnny
something
won
as
that
dope?
title from the Max friend Sexy Star, so the only question is, will Mac beat Johnny Mundo and wrap the Lucha Underground Championship around his waist tonight? Well, speaking of Sexy Star, she's up first. So, Melissa, you're a Sexy Star in and of yourself. Take it away.
The following lucha scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, currently in the ring from La Jolla, California, the Mariposa.
She is dark, mysterious, eerie.
So this match is because Sexy Star thinks Mariposa keeps sending her spiders.
And her opponent, from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, she is Sexy Star.
She is known the world over as the one that has shattered the glass ceiling. Sexy Star, the former Lucha Underground champion, the Princess of Power, makes her way into the temple. And Vamp, these two luchadoras have a very extensive, violent history. No doubt about it, man. They went one-on-one. It was a battle for the ages that went pillar to post, as they say. You should have taken the ring out of the building because they were rocking all over the place. Blood was spilled. It was a rock show, dude. I loved it, man. Yes, of course, the No Mas match between these two is stuff of legend. As a matter of fact, at one of the wrestling schools that I train at, a brother and a sister came in, and they cited the No Mas match as their inspiration to get into our sport. That really says so much. And now this is the first time these two are going one-on-one since that No Mas match that Sexy Star won via submission.
And they cite training with Matt Striker as the reason they got out of the
They
sport.
want to fight. Get out of the way, referee. Let them go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I have put a head on Sexy Star's
New
body.
hostilities. Yeah. Sexy Star in the pink mask,
But,
Mariposa in the brown. Man, I love that, dude. I hate when people wrestle.
Luchador and the Explorer, that's
Get
good.
into a
That's
fight.
good.
That's what I'm here for. I don't know about you, baby. I'm all for it, man. Yeah. Ooh. Boy, yeah. Using those pigtails as handlebars there, Sexy Star. Yeah. Now Sexy, who has come to be one with the believers here. Off the ropes for momentum now. Sexy with the running Huracan Rana. Huracan Ramirez made famous. Sexy Star now.
Wow. A new thing I think Matt's only started doing this series that I hate is when he's putting a little Spanish accent on when he says a Spanish word.
Like it or not, love them or leave them. That was a hell of a bump. Well, a lot of athletes say that they can't really get into their sport, into their fight, until they get jarred, until they feel that first hit. So Sexy Star is really trying to get into her zone right now. Well, I think she's found it.
Feels
Referee
bad, doesn't
Justin
it?
Borden has not even started his count.
lower back. No good.
Now Mariposa controlling Sexy Star by the
Mariposa's
head.
Spanish River
Right into
Butterfly.
that ring apron.
Sexy
We
Ring
discussed
Star,
how the
that's
rings are
good.
constructed.
Because we have
Steel
Sexy
perimeter.
Star now.
Watch out.
She's one of the more troubling feet picks, I
Sexy
think.
Star on
Look
the
at that,
floor.
Mariposa. Very smart, bro. I know you're going to point it out. I'm sorry to jump the gun, baby. He broke the count. She broke the count.
Broke the count.
Wow.
There's a clear divide here in the temple. Some for Sexy, some for Mariposa.
You know why, though? Because they appreciate good warriors.
Hang on.
Oh!
Dude! It's a human being.
Shit. Sexy Alan Carr.
Bro. Yeah, man.
My God. That was like Bonzo double bass. All I heard was boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Back to the action in the ring now. A weakened Sexy Star. Perhaps we're going to see the butterfly effect here from Mariposa.
I love this. Oh, she's got a hook deep.
This is a brutal maneuver. It's been called the vertebraker, the cop killer, but whatever you call it, Sexy Star knew to get out of the way. Sexy now creates distance, which lures her opponent in. Sexy knew that Mariposa would charge and put up the boot. Now here comes Sexy Star. Knife edge chops now.
They are taking its toll. You can see the redness in the lower neck area. It's starting to wear and tear here on the skin. I expect blood anytime soon. I'm hoping for it anyways.
Sexy.
Nice.
Here we go. Now, Sexy's going to have the Lucha Libre advantage over Mariposa. Mariposa is
Anyone else
taller,
hoping for blood?
yes, but Sexy has the Lucha advantage.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was
Lucha
very
advantage.
reminiscent of my days in the arena, Mexico. Oh, that's
Now,
new.
toss.
Very new, very nice.
Cover. Leg is hooked. No.
Wow. Hey.
See how long Mariposa is.
I'm so digging this classic rivalry between these two.
Another cover.
Matt, they have definitely stepped up the game in violence.
I don't like Matt Striker, and I've never met anyone who does.
Well, I mean,
and frankly, I don't want to.
A lot of people, athletes will tell you, pride and ego really are a huge part. Where is Mariposa's ego? She looks across the ring and sees the lady that made her say no mas. That's got to drive Mariposa. It also may drive Sexy Star. Sexy knows that she has beaten this athlete before. Ooh, Samoan drop. Sexy tried to get the hand down. Cover, 2, no. But a very slow, lethargic kick out from Sexy. Another cover here.
Yeah, do you know what? So was I, Odlebrand. I just hadn't really thought about it.
Looks like she could have broke her arm. She took a very,
I hadn't
very
thought about
bad
it for
fall.
years.
And still holding her elbow. Remember what was done to her here at our announce position. And now a modified Indian deathlock. This is a
I remember it being a very forgettable wrestler. Which is an odd thing.
And shins are bent over Mariposa's, and Mariposa's long leg is now a weapon.
And a kind of mediocre. I never really.
That will take the wind out of you very, very
Maybe
quick.
he wasn't as annoying as he is on this.
Adding insult to injury, axe kicks with the heel. Doesn't look like much, but it will jar your nervous system, no doubt.
100%, and let's not forget Sexy Star's seemingly injured right arm. Sexy gets to the rope, and that forces the referee to force Mariposa to break the hold, but perhaps the damage has been done.
He's this kind of like idiot's idea of a clever guy, isn't
I'm
he?
even gonna go far and say, I'm gonna say this. This might be just as, or even a little bit more violent than that no mask match.
If that's possible.
Oh, well, hey man, axe kick galore.
Now Mariposa trying to change the momentum of this match. Slowing it down to her pace. Sexy writhing underneath. Mariposa. Oh! Took too long!
He is the Jordan Peterson of wrestling. Yeah, hello, shot.
Adrenaline. Sexy with the basement drop kick, puts Mariposa in the corner. Sexy follows in now, maybe going for a monkey flip, but Mariposa too tall, too strong, turns it around. Strikes now.
Yeah, that's true.
Big
I'd love
punches
it.
to the face. That'll
That
take
is
the wind
true.
out of you quick, man. It'll knock you silly. Then forearms to the neck. Are you kidding me?
Now Mariposa has Sexy hooked. But notice Sexy's right hand. Of course,
Yes.
that's the arm that we believe is injured, but that's the only thing that's keeping Sexy up top there.
And no. Look at her foot. She's hooking the rope. She's got that
Good
block.
point. The right foot of Sexy
Yes.
Star is hooked under the middle rope. There you go. Great job by our camera team. Thank you, boys. We appreciate you out there.
Yeah, thanks,
Look at
camera
this
team.
shot.
Thanks,
Tells you
boys.
everything you need to know. Sexy Star, her future.
Oh.
Double stomp. Cover.
It's got it.
Here's your winner, Sexy Star.
Double stomp.
Oh, comes in this way.
Mariposa. It only takes 3 seconds for a victory here. Mariposa is still down. Sexy nursing her arm. Sexy Star is victorious.
Bro, that is how she won the title.
Great point.
But she is definitely hurt. No doubt about it.
All the wounds of war feel far better in the morning when you are the victor.
Man.
Sexy Star goes for medical attention. We turn our attention, ladies and gentlemen, to the ring outside. There's that's Mariposa's brother, Marty the Moth Martinez.
Well, yeah, of course he's coming in to give some condolences to his sister, no doubt about it. And you know what? Very gentleman of him.
I mean, a tough match, of course, and with the way our night has been playing out here, there's so many different things. It's nice.
Oh no! Oh, Marty! No, that wasn't. Oh, Marty! WTF! Yeah, no, you're right, Shy Hook. Do you know the WWE did that once? Probably more than once, so I think about it. Oh.
We found you, the White Rabbit. No. Don't you understand? We followed you here. You're our spiritual guide, our guru, our god. No. But you're the White Rabbit. You're the leader of our tribe. Please, tonight, join us at ringside and help us achieve victory.
Tú estás loco.
He's incredible, isn't he? Wow.
The following lucha is a trios match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Mala Suerte, Saltador and Paul London, the Rabbit Tribe.
Okay, here come the rabbits.
All right, this is the second time we are seeing the Rabbit Tribe.
It's still the second time we've
First
seen
time I'm
it.
able to deduce that the rabbits are more than likely chemically enhanced. Let's just say the doors of perception are open here in the temple.
Chemically induced.
Okay. Turn on, tune in, drop out. Dr. Timothy Leary's favorite trio.
Yeah, dude.
The Naked Lunch, if you will.
Bro, they're on a spiritual journey, man.
No,
It's
no, I
cosmic and
don't.
Zen-like. Anytime you go to war, you gotta, you gotta
I'd
be at
forgotten
ease,
about
baby.
Paul's cod
Yes,
piece.
Paul London, of course, notorious for being a independent thinker, so to speak, walking to his own beat of his own drummer. And now Paul London, who seems to fit in perfectly here in Lucha Underground. No, don't you think?
Man, I'm telling you right now, I straight up hope
I
they
used to
hook me up
like
with the
Paul London
shaman
a
because
lot
I
in
would
the early
love the
2000s.
You ever see the movie 8mm?
Yeah.
Is he a conspiracy theory guy now? He feels like he should be.
Well, so does Paul Presley, sending people into the ring right there with that kung fu stance.
Well, the Rabbit Tribe, Paul London, Saltador in the black and white check, and Mala Suerte.
opponents, from when reptiles ruled the earth, the team of Cobra Moon.
Sorry. This is a new good place to be from.
And their opponents, from when reptiles ruled the earth, the team of Cobra Moon, Pindar, and Víbora.
Is this? Are this the only time when people are these people are from a time rather than a place?
As they took Drago away, and is that now? It looks like as though they've made him their slave. That's Cobra Moon leading Drago, seemingly against his will. That right there, that man is Víbora. Mountain of a man, nearly 7 feet tall.
Víbora.
Pindar, right there.
Bro, I actually done some history on this guy, Pindar.
Okay.
The name translate, if you go back anciently, we're talking Pindar Mohabit, which means strong fortress or dark castle built with pride.
Anciently we're talking.
Saying that, he kind of looks like he takes the brunt of the action and he might be the muscle.
Hang on, I want to hear more of that, but is Cobra Moon ordering Drago to join this match in her place?
What? You kidding me?
Drago seems to be doing her bidding. All right, guys, either way, it's trios action when we return. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. It is now official. Drago is in
There's lots of parts unknowns in this show. Neil Mascaros is from Beyond the Grave. Son of Havoc is from the Open Road. Yeah, it's old Lucha dialect, yeah.
Starts most of these matches. Is he more on the totem pole in the reptile world as a soldier of war?
I don't know, but anyway you look at it, it's snakes versus rabbits here on Lucha Underground. Both from the Animalia Kingdom, both from the
I never thought of that, Jazza, but you're right.
Let's see if their difference can come in their Lucha. Dropped down by Pindara, tries to trip Mala Suerte. Leapfrog to get out of the way.
He does play bass, doesn't he?
Uses the ropes. Ooh, nice head scissor there. I guess it's all good luck for Mala Suerte tonight.
That's good.
Double tags made. That's not how this works.
Do something.
The referee Rick Knox has to get. There you go. It'll be Saltador. Who is now
complete
legal.
Crispin, yeah.
Count Pindar out. A guy who's
Stardust is
living
built
like
in
a
the
person who can
fifth
survive in
dimension.
the desert, no food,
Yeah, I like that.
hot sun, no water, is somebody who can certainly take a beating.
Oh, I don't like looking at this guy.
Toxins from the reptiles. Oh, Saltador got caught in mid-air.
Brother, I'm just looking at him and I'm
That
kind
big
of tripping
lizard
out
man
myself.
is
I don't
wearing
know what's going
a
on.
slightly modified Gorn mask. Which one, Shite-Hawk? Pindar or Víbora or Drago?
Drago is...
I don't know, dude.
How do you make sense of this, man?
I can't make sense of it because she keeps saying, I don't know if you're catching what she's saying. She's saying, it doesn't matter what's going on. You're going to do what I tell you to do.
There you go. All right. Tag made, and noticing that the Rabbit Tribe, they like to use double tags and utilize the referee's 5 count. Dude. Or is this just a Burning Man ceremony?
Bro, they are just smiling. They don't know what's going on, but they know everything that's going on.
You know what's crazy in the background?
Yeah.
You can hear the chains rattling. Drago is able to make the tag, and now the lateral undulation. The vibration sensitivity.
Jazz-Isle brought this up the other day, Spiffy, but whether that was real or exactly, whether they were being told to do that.
I'd get the hell. Oh well, there you go.
The size and presence of Víbora.
Because they started doing it almost instantly on seeing it. Which I think is suspicious. Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You hear arriba, that means up, no? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you something. When Víbora gets into the match, everything changes. He just single-handedly took out the entire Rabbit Tribe.
Yeah, Víbora with that big size, I don't know, 18 boot to the melon of pow.
Tag made.
If he wasn't tripping, his brain is sure spinning around in his head now.
Now Pindar putting the boots to the de facto leader of the Rabbit Tribe, Paul London. But this, oh wait, a tag for Drago. Ooh, Paul fought back there and got something for his troubles.
Well, London Calling, I fought the law and the law won. Let me tell you something, in a garage land, dial 999 for an emergency.
As these two teams clash.
Anyone want to make any London references quickly?
Moon gets involved.
Much love to Joe Strummer.
Much love to Joe Strummer.
And Pindar is really just taking a beating to Paul
I'm not
London
sure
in this trios match.
I'm still very behind on
He's
wrestling.
got all that weight, 2 forearms on his neck, right in the right place. Cut the air off and on the nerve where he can't even kick out because it's too much pressure.
That's
And if you're just joining us, Cobra Moon has forced Drago to be a part of this match.
But look at these two guys. They're just kind of like in a trance. They're not even...
Thank you, old Lavarian.
You know what I'm saying? They're just there.
Jelly
so many
deals.
underlying issues here in this match. You have the Drago Cobra Moon quote-unquote relationship, or the control that Cobra has over Drago.
No.
You have the
Spiffing. If he survived several extinction events, I'd imagine he's fine.
Look, using the chain, the very chain that perhaps controls Drago's destiny and freedom.
Yeah, that chain is...
Well, look at Paul. Seems excited to be here.
Dude, I gotta be honest, dude. You know, Drago doesn't really look to be protesting all that much, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like...
Seems stoic, almost.
He's there. He's just like...
Oh, nice.
Paul, see,
that's a game.
7-footer is it
he'd be in like a concrete cow tribe.
Who's legal? Here comes Salvador and Malasuerte. They go after the biggest guy, knock him off the apron, drop to hold, sets Pindar down. Pindar, out of necessity, makes the tag to Drago. And Drago now forced into the fight. Double basement drop kick, send Drago down. Doesn't know which way it's coming, but he knows it's going to hit him. Cover here. Malasuerte is in. No.
He was giving him something, and it wasn't good advice. It was about a size 12 rabbit foot right to the bean.
But now Malasuerte muscles Drago into the corner, tags in Saltador. Malasuerte now going to the top. Looks like Vibora wants to get in, but Rick Knox doing his job. Malasuerte is moving Drago all the way back. What does he have in mind here? Is he going to make this? This is going to be huge. Coast to coast. Oh!
That's a good one.
Drago on the move. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Malasuerte is down. Drago now, will he make a tag? Makes the tag. There's something so odd about seeing Drago without Phoenix and Aerostar. Now burning hammer position here. Vibora. That was vicious and that was nice. and to Phoenix and Aerostar, you have to wonder what they think about this.
That was vicious and that was nice.
Cobra Moon has Saltador, but meanwhile Vibora in the ring. Wait a minute. That's the first time we've seen Vibora rocked. Can Paul London
doesn't seem that rocks, does he?
Can Paul London be the guy that can slay this giant?
Yeah, lucky.
No. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Here lies Paul London. May he rest. Vibora with the snake bite. And now the venom courses through Paul London's veins.
She just said, Drago, finish him. Right now. That's what she's saying. I'm waiting.
Saltador is still legal. Drago now, at the behest of Cobra Moon, nearly breaks Saltador's neck.
There we go.
Here your winners.
Yeah, he absolutely does, doesn't he, Jezza? I don't know if he has, but it wouldn't surprise me.
A very vicious Drago, as Cobra Moon came over here to have a few words for us.
Brian Kendrick got
that was for you,
got
dude.
into
That
some
wasn't
conspiracies,
for me,
didn't he?
That's you. That's your style.
And meanwhile, hang on. Cobra bringing the chain back into the ring and attaching it to her pet dragon, and Drago almost looks drogado. Like he's just
Do I have to add this to the molecule
Drogado
document?
would be meaning under the influence of drugs. I know your Spanish is pretty good.
Wait a minute. Whoa! We alluded to Phoenix and Aerostar. There is Phoenix. There's Aerostar. And Drago is forced to watch because Cobra is holding the chain. Oh, Vibora.
Oh.
Kick, doubles over Pindaro, who did the yeoman's work in that trios match before. Wow, Arrow Star! And now Vibora up to his feet. Whoa, big man goes down. Phoenix, 916, nicely done.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, looks like, yes, Cobra has relinquished that chain that bound it. Wait.
He doesn't know who they are. Really running, look what you're seeing, baby.
Drago, tú me perteneces.
She's got him brainwashed.
All right, while Drago leads with his Trios Champions partners, the question now becomes whether the Mac will leave tonight with the Lucha Underground Championship as he takes on Johnny Mundo. And that match is next.
Hola, Mac.
There she is. I love how you squashed that bug more repulsa again.
Ahora te voy a ver a cara, Johnny.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the same thing you told me. I don't want you out there tonight. I need to prove that I can beat Mundo on my own.
Pero...
No buts. Just get your butt home. I can handle this. Cool?
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Mac Daddy. Look at him. The baddest bull in the building. You don't mind me calling you Mac Daddy, do you?
Dario, after tonight, you gonna be calling me champ.
No, I won. Because tonight's not for a title. You see, I want you and Johnny to go to war in an epic confrontation. So tonight's more of a warm-up.
I don't need no damn warm-up. I'm getting ready to kick Mundo's ass.
Good. Because tonight's match is still very important. You see, the winner will get to pick the stipulation for your title match. So, even if you lose tonight, you get another shot at Johnny.
Hello, 16.
That man, Dario?
Occasionally.
Oh, that's good.
Well, here's some advice. Always bet on Mac.
Always bet on Mac.
The following lucha is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, he is the Lucha Underground Champion, Johnny Mundo.
It seems to be Johnny's personal goal since he entered the temple to capture the Lucha Underground Championship.
Anyone does want to see
Since being champion, Johnny has been all over social media. His Instagram is nauseating. His Twitter is, honestly, I've muted him. But this is what Johnny
Oh, I don't want to think about who Mac follows on Twitter.
Johnny Mundo, the Lucha Underground Champion, stands ready.
He's handsome
and
though.
waiting
That's good.
for whatever may come his way.
Well, Matthew, I will tell you what's coming his way. It is a jumbo jet about to crash into this building named the Mac.
And his opponent, from South Central Los Angeles, the Man!
Well, a heavy hitter. A guy that generally needs his opponents close to do maximum damage, although Mac has some long-range weapons. Vamp, where does the advantage lie here between the challenger, the Mac, and the champion rockstar, Johnny Mundo?
Rockstar right off the Sunset Strip, dressed in black leather and studs, ready to school it, rocking a pack.
Yeah, I knew about Brian
jet
Panther.
who can't see the runway and does not care where he lands. Coming from South
No, I
Central,
don't remember
gonna
that. He
bust into
does
the
that. It's
temple
good.
and say, hey, I'm home. So I would have to say I'm giving this one to the Mac.
By order of Dario Cueto, the winner of this match will pick the stipulation for the Mac versus Johnny Mundo Championship match.
Wow, so that's big news from the office of Dario Cueto. We thought tonight's match was for Johnny Mundo's title, but no. The winner of this match picks the stipulation for the title match between Mac and Mundo. So tonight's winner gets a huge advantage going into their title match. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back for the first time ever, Johnny Mundo versus the Mac, one-on-one.
Okay, big match. Although not quite as big as
Welcome back to Lucha Underground. This match here, the winner will pick the stipulation for their title match. Vamp, you grabbed my arm. Something you want to say?
Yeah, man, I'm feeling Johnny Mundo getting in his face. You're looking at a guy who, like, needs his own rider. He needs a hairdresser. He needs a makeup artist, all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Then you got a guy who comes off the street, just like a rapper, who will stand there and tell you like it is, when it is, why it is. You can't even begin to walk in his shoes. I'm telling you right now, Johnny Mundo might be out of his league right now going up against the Mac, a guy who has fought to live and lives to fight on the streets of Los Angeles.
Yeah, both of these fighters from Los Angeles, but they're from very different parts of Los Angeles. Johnny came up with a very affluent, easy life. His father was a lawyer, whereas the Mac, as you mentioned, coming up in South Central.
I haven't thought about Josh Matthews for a very long time. What does he...
Of course, the Mac won the Battle of the Bulls to face Johnny Mundo, a hellacious 16-fighter tournament that the Mac survived.
What does he...
look at that. Block to the groin, but a poke to the eyes. Johnny Mundo
does he even still work in wrestling?
Hey, hold on a second right now. That big forearm to the back of the Mac, he's had that. He's getting beaten down with police batons and homeless people fighting them for food in the garbage cans. That little flimsy forearm isn't going to help too much. Hey, don't get mad at me and look at me like that. I'm just saying what it is.
What I'm
noticing is that just on appearance,
he's married to Madison Ray.
That's
nice. That's nice,
the better fighter. But Mac truly knows how to use his body as a weapon. He truly knows how to use his God-given ability.
Jack Dempsey said, hey, man, all these young fighters want to come out swinging and go for the knockout punch, but they've never gone hungry for a day. And when you're only getting $2 a fight, you want to take it on the chin as much as you can and hang in there. I feel that Mac comes from that old-school philosophy like, brother, if I don't win this fight, I don't eat tonight. I don't got a daddy who was a lawyer. Big difference, don't you think?
Johnny has a message for the Mac. And this is part of Johnny's MO, trying to raise the ire of his opponent.
Well, I think it can be.
Yes, brother. When you have to defend every square inch of territory you got, sometimes spending nights, weeks, days, who knows, on the street, backed into a corner, facing life. Don't come in here and try to do cheap shots.
And now, to your point, you've been driving home here now. What type of stipulation do you think each fighter would pick should they win? Would it be a stipulation that works in their benefit, or is it a stipulation that lends itself to Dario Cueto's penchant for violence?
I think it's going to be in favor of Dario Cueto, but I will give some advice to Johnny Mundo.
I should catch up.
Spend the night on the streets. Even get arrested on the weekend. Now that might sound kind of strange, but go to jail. Put some time in with real people, because you're going up against a warrior of a different kind of fight, my friend.
I'm streaming. I was digging a hole today. I'm going to put a tree in.
Johnny baited the Mac, and his fight that Mac brought to the floor after Johnny baited him now seems like Johnny's plan worked very well. Think of all the types of matches these two could have.
I just bring a bat and a beer bottle and have a bar fight, brother. That's what I want
it's
to
been
see,
in a
man.
big
I want
pot.
to see guys get rocked, and I want to see
here.
It's probably not a tree, no, I've said
Mac
that actually.
kicks out. We talked about Johnny's long-range weapons, and we talked about how the Mac likes to keep his opponents
got, like,
close.
pink
Right now,
flowers
Johnny
on it,
Mundo's
if that narrows it
strategy
down.
seems to be working very well.
Hey, man, no matter what kind of... I've just noticed this, and it could be a rough, you know, there's like a beating that's going on right now, but one thing that I noticed about Johnny Mundo, no matter what happens, his hair is always in place.
I didn't really sing a song.
And I'm sure Johnny is aware of that as well. And sometimes people say, well, that could be a distraction. But when you're so meticulous, so narcissistic, you pay attention to every little detail. This right here, this moment, hang on a second. I was going to say is all by design. Johnny feeds off that. But those moments of arrogance are what the Mac needs to change the tide in this match.
Yeah, talking about picking up on details. Johnny took a little bit too long, and Mac scooped him up.
Short right hands now by the Mac.
It's good advice,
Johnny with the kick. that slows everything down, but hang on a second. Mac with the redirection. Whoa, there's the power of the Mac.
Clothesline.
Eyes wide open.
Oh, nice elbow. Spiffy. That's
Mac,
nice.
man. He's so cutty even when he's kicking your ass.
Modified Big Willie slam right on the ancient Aztec
Big
seal.
Willie
Yeah,
slam.
hang on a second here.
I don't know
We've
which way
seen
he's
this
going.
before. The Peoples.
Yeah, baby.
A little dab for you, too.
Step back, I'll kiss myself.
I'll take
It's a good move.
Two.
No.
Come on, Mac,
The
you
high-
got this.
Spiffy
The high-grade
Spyro.
concentrate of the Mac was not enough.
Now putting a little bit too much salsa on his tacos there. He should have went for the finish, Mac.
Remember what is at stake. These two will meet for the Lucha Underground
He's
Championship.
putting
The
too
winner will
much
get to pick the
salsa on his
stipulation
tacos.
under which that match will take place.
First there was the forearms, then the flying knee, and that spinning kick to the same side of Mac's head. That bell has to be rung.
Johnny now closes the distance.
There it goes again.
Salsa,
Forearm
he
here.
said. Which
Mac
does,
does
I
look
guess that makes
groggy, but is
sense.
able to use his weight to reverse the whip in.
Told you.
Don't be
Trying
doing
to
that.
recombobulate, heads in. Johnny with a boot right to the jaw.
Oh, yeah. And his eyes are like that, folks. Don't think he's getting rocked that bad. Oh,
Samoan drop, and Mac needed that. Mac needed a reprieve, and now the adrenaline is pumping through the veins.
Yes.
Beautifully done. Cover. 2. No.
I'm not sure. I find.
dude. Yeah, baby. I don't know where he's looking, but hey, look over here. Give me the thumbs up, pal.
Now the
A
Mac.
for effort.
Sure, why not?
This is why I can't get behind wrestling
Johnny is starting to
discourse.
think of, hey, man, maybe I walked down the wrong street tonight.
Yeah,
Now
Mac and
Johnny-
Lee Mac.
Now realize
that'd
he
be good.
can't get himself disqualified. He can't get himself counted out because that would
But like
put
there's a big body
Johnny's
shaming
destiny
part
almost in
of
the
like
Mac's hands.
wrestling
What was
discourse
that?
where
What kind of elbow
if someone
was
isn't like a body guy,
Forearm
people
there.
will
Might have
like
caught Johnny
rip
on
into
the
them.
collarbone. Easiest bone to break.
I'm the
Mac,
exact
double leg
opposite.
hook, but Johnny able to get
The
one
worse
on
a
the
wrestler's physique is, the
And
more I
Johnny
like
is
them.
holding his left shoulder. We'll keep an eye on that. And the lifeless leg of Johnny Mundo is the only thing that saved him. Mundo now coughing. Perhaps some internal damage
People
done.
are very
Mouth
stupid.
wide open, gasping for air. Anyone
Wow.
will tell you that's the sign of a tired fighter.
Or hurt.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Mouth
Spiff.
open, you might get your jaw broken, pretty boy.
Oh, man. Bro, you want to talk about a rag doll?
That was good. Oh no.
And notice Johnny kicks out, rolls over, and creates space. That tells me that the champion still knows where he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not the F out street. That's where he's at.
I would assume as well that stamina-wise,
What are they saying?
sometimes being very muscular
like they're chanting for
probably
the
isn't the best physique for
Yes,
doing long.
right.
Like Ultimate
There is a
Warrior
universal disdain for Johnny
has obviously
Mundo.
got a great
Everything
physique,
he's
but some of the
done
worst card
here in
going
the
you'll ever
temple
see.
has only served to raise the ire of the believers, and now
Yeah,
the
yeah, no,
Mac,
exactly,
by
Shaka.
proxy, is taking it out.
Yeah, Keith
On
Lee's
Johnny
another good one.
You gotta like them big chops, man. I'm a fan of that.
Oh,
Stunner.
watch out, Marty.
Marty Elias was in the wrong place there. Hang on a second. Mac, his strength.
Oh.
Sit out, power
Oh,
bomb.
ref.
Shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they
4,
really are.
5, 6. No. The Mac won the match 2 times over as Vampiro slowly walks back to the announce table with a disappointed look of chagrin on your face, and now the Worldwide Underground.
Yeah, exactly.
Johnny Mundo's boys.
That's so much bullshit, you know.
Mac
people
better
are
not
like-
get distracted here. That's why those two are out here. Focus on your task, Mac. Johnny slips behind.
Oh.
That is a low blow.
Come on.
Senior official did not see it.
No, boo.
Here's your winner, Johnny Mundo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll pardon my reaction there, but I'm a purist. I'm a fan of the sport. I like to see the wrestling. I hate when the matches end like that. But I guess that's what Johnny Mundo's all about. He doesn't care if you hate him or if you love him. He cares about that gold around his waist. And now, Remember, Johnny Mundo gets to pick the stipulation for his title defense against the
What's
Mac.
he gonna pick? Yeah, he's a big fan of the sport, Matt. Yeah.
Doesn't even look like Johnny broke a sweat, man.
Told you his hair is perfect.
Well, granted, he's got the help of the underground with him, but the worldwide underground, that is. And Johnny's gonna have a little bit of a talk here.
Hey, Mac. You suck, bro. You don't deserve to be in the same ring as me. And tonight, you could barely last 10 minutes. You hear me? You fat piece of crap. I'm taking your fat ass to Slam Town all night long.
Oh, we have the stipulation. Mundo versus
that'll be
Mac
good.
all night long. It is a match that lasts the entire time that we're on the air. It takes a special kind of conditioning and a special kind of athlete, and Johnny knows that. And now a message has been sent to the Mac. When he wakes up, Mac will have to go all night long with Johnny Mundo for the Lucha Underground.
Yeah, he's good now, 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐴. He's good.
Dude, I'm with the fans, man. Culero. That's an understatement of the year.
Well, you're just a fat piece of trash. Now somebody get this fat trash out of here.
If words won you championships, Johnny Mundo would be the New York Yankees. But championships are won or lost in the ring. And in time, Johnny Mundo will have to answer for all of his atrocities. Smile now, boys,
trash
because your
be
time
fat?
is limited.
Fat can be trash, can't it?
Wait a second here. There's Mil
Oh,
Muertes,
what's
and he
Mil
may
doing
be
here?
coming for Johnny Mundo and the Lucha Underground title. Let's not forget that Mil Muertes has been identified by that title for quite some time. It has eluded Mil, and now the man of 1,000 deaths, slowly, with his cold steps, makes his way.
Yeah, he's really... Oh, shit! Oh, no, hit Mac. Oh, I hope we're not building up to another Vampiro match. He is pronouncing it meal, isn't he? Yeah. I think this series, he's really putting effort into his Spanish pronunciation, but it's making it much worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, the air of unpredictability
What was
here
that?
in the temple has just blown the doors open. For Vampiro, I'm Matt Striker. Good night, everybody.
Okay. Well, thanks, Matt. Some great lucha. It was a good lucha. No, his name's Prince Puma. Prince Trevor Puma. Yeah, no, that's a good point, Spiffy. Yeah. Yeah. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from Vampiro. Who's unconscious in the ring. It's because Matt's got no compassion. That is funny. I don't think he did say anything was dope. It's another no, I'm afraid. Someone put big points on yes. Look, 1 week it will be, and it'll pay off. He's gonna say that was no forget. He did say WTF. But that's different. That's different. He did say WTF. Okay. Yeah. Well, I almost forgot to do the prediction, to be honest. Okay, let's take a break. Let's get a drink. We'll come back. We'll watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. Because I think that's been good. That's been good the last few weeks. Okay. The Minecraft movie looks like dog shit. I've only seen it in Twitch adverts. But yeah, I was. Did you have big hopes for it? Just what did you think? Oh, they're making a film about Minecraft. I bet that'll be a blockbuster. Yeah, exactly, Jezza, exactly. It seems matter because Minecraft is a game with almost no plot, right? Is it? Oh, that's exciting. I'll watch that in about 2 months, probably. a live action Minecraft film. That'd be good. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. We'll watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. It'll be good. But maybe. I hope so. Okay. Oh, there's another video as well. Hang on, let me put this on. That's one. Right, I can't. Back in a minute.
Right now, a song that's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got girls, it's got cars, it's got the slimy dancers, and it's got Jimmy Hart. Take it away, Girls in Cars.
They pass you on the road with a smile and you have to look twice. And you wonder to yourself, could a woman really look that nice? Ooh, girls in cars. I love girls in cars. Girls in cars. I love girls in cars. They always catch your eye and pretend that you really don't care. Running wild and free, my imagination takes it from there. Ooh, girls in cars. I love girls in cars. Girls in cars. I love girls in cars. All you girls have gone a bit too far. I'm not safe behind the wheel of my car. It's plain to see you've got a serious effect on me. You're my highway fantasy.
Oh, hang on, this is the.
Like you. She heard the band play late last night and she thought the bass player was cute.
Yeah, and that's about Hogan. That's funny, isn't it? That's funny. That's funny. Jimmy just popped that in the song just to just to stay on Hulk's good side. Okay, let's find some Mid-Atlantic wrestling to watch. Did I write down what the next episode was? I would have done, and I did. Well done, me. Okay. The 17th of July, 1982. Okay, here we almost. Okay. No. No, it didn't. When was he actually his manager? When he went to WCW? No, he was his manager WrestleMania 9, wasn't he? When they were in a tag team. Yeah. Yeah, they did go to WCW together. It was all of early 93. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. Okay, here we go. But right now, it's 1982. Oh, some technical difficulties. Look out for those. No, that's true. That's true, Hefo. Yeah, okay, so these states are the medallions.
Welcome to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. What a great lineup of stars. This week you're going to see 4 big tag team matches, all right here, plus a 6-man tag team match live right here this week. Speaking about this week, the talk of the wrestling world this week has been the fact that Jack Briscoe lost the Mid-Atlantic Championship right here on this program last week to Roddy Piper. Speaking of that young man, Jack Briscoe right here. Jack, what about that?
Well, Bob, it seemed to be some controversy surrounding it, and I know Piper, he's very happy right now riding the crest of the wave. He is a new Mid-Atlantic champion, but we have a VTR here. I'd like to show you how it happened.
Jack, this is a very short one. Fans, watch this. Here, right here, Jack, is where it happened.
Roddy Piper was out of the ring. He's come back in, and on the apron, I knock him off the
apron.
apron.
I think he's just got a strong right hand, doesn't he, Piper?
Like he has something in his hand there. I'm not quite sure. And there he nailed me and then knocked me out. And I tell you, Bob, I've been national champion. I've wrestled pro wrestling for a long time.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a great fit, does it?
Different occasions. I've never been hit that hard in my life. I feel very badly about losing $2,000 of Wahoo's money and $2,000 of Steamboat's money, and also some of my own, but that's beside the point. The point is, I've lost the Mid-Atlantic Championship to Roddy Piper, and I feel sure, without knowing that he may have had something in his hand, but regardless of that fact, I feel sure that any time I can get that Roddy Piper in the ring, I'm confident that I can beat the man, and when I get him back in that ring again and get him cornered, I'm going to be the new Mid-Atlantic champion again, Bob.
Good luck to you, Jack.
Thank you.
Jack Briscoe. All right, fans, we're going to see Jake Roberts, Jimmy Valiant in action together in a tag team match when we come back, right after we take this time out.
I think he's just got a really strong punch, I think. Oh, good. Oh, good. What a great look. Oh, okay, they've started the match, have they?
And already, you heard it. Jimmy Valiant, his partner, Jake the Snake Roberts, charging into the studio. Roberts into the ring, went after Jim Dalton and Juan Reynoso across the ring, their opponents, and we're ready to go with action. Roberts in against Dalton. Roberts quickly with a head scissors. Dalton got the feet across the bottom ropes. And that
Okay,
ball
good
of
detail.
energy,
Who seems to
Jimmy
have left his hat on.
outside in his corner. Juan Reynoso across the way also outside. Tag team action for you right here in our opening match. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the program, 4 big tag team matches plus fans. We're going to have an exciting 6-man tag team match for you right here. Quick arm drag, takedown by Roberts, arm bar. He's going to go for the tag. We're going to get a
shame
look
he's
now
taking the hat
at
off.
Jimmy Valiant for the first time during the match. Reynoso hard to the turnbuckle, and Valiant right back on the attack. I hope all of you fans got a good opportunity again to watch that tape and that playback of what happened to Jack Briscoe last week. Make up your own mind, fans. You saw it right there. Did or did not Roddy Piper have something in his hand? Did he hit Jack Briscoe with a fist? With something?
What do you
balled up in
reckon?
it?
Did or did
said
not he
he's
have something in
wrestled,
his
he's
hand?
been champion, world champion. He's been a collegiate champion. He's held a number of championships. He's wrestled top wrestlers all around the world. Never has he been hit that hard. That's the words right out of the mouth of Jack Briscoe. And as you saw that film, again, you had an opportunity to make up your own mind. Here's Roberts now, back in Jim Dalton. Roberts hits the mat hard. Takedown by the hair as Dalton really yanked on the back of the hair.
Good question, Mumbles. No, it won't be, because we just watched it in your house, didn't we? I actually think the next pay-per-view is probably the next in your house. I think that's before the next WCW pay-per-view.
Roberts now with a leg, goes back, drags Dalton to the corner for the tag, and here's Jimmy Valiant. Valiant now gets one leg, Roberts gets the other. It's the split, and it looked for a moment like
no, I think there's quite a gap between the WCW ones.
Valiant with a hair as he slams Dalton hard to the mat. Well, when you talk about a ball of energy and a ball of fire, it is Jimmy Valiant. Always on the move, always very active, never still for a moment, bouncing, jumping, all around the ring. Well, Roberts was going to give him the back toss. Dalton got the foot right up into the chest first. Headlock in the right hand by Dalton now with a snapmare, and here is Roberts flat on the mat. The tag to Reynoso. And speaking of teams, also you're going to see Rick Steamboat and Jay Youngblood in one corner in a tag team match. Also, 𝐍𝐢 McDaniel teamed with Jack Briscoe. That in another tag team match. Plus the privates. Private 𝐾𝐚𝐿, Private Nelson, privates of Sergeant Slaughter in another match. Here's Reynoso right into the foot now. Valiant in a quick tag. And boy, are Valiant and Roberts tagging off.
Oh, there's the elbow. And there it is.
Valiant's got him covered. 2, 3, as Valiant counts them all. And look at the ball of energy bounce around the ring.
Look at the ball of energy bounce around the ring.
When he covers the opponent and counts them off 1, 2, 3, they don't get up. Watch in slow motion right here with the elbow. Valiant now is going to come back with
We're getting there, Mumbles. We're getting there.
Right down across
such a lame finisher, isn't it?
As the fingers go up. 1, 2, 3. It's all over with the winners, Jimmy Valiant and Jake the Snake Roberts. We'll be back.
We're getting towards the second half of season 3, and there are 4 seasons.
All right, fans. Referee
Also, the
Sonny
word
Fargo
volume
says ring
is
the
just
bell,
a
and you were
looked
looking
at
at
the
the
screen
private
again.
Sergeant
Don't
Slaughter,
that.
Private 𝐾𝐚𝐿, Private Nelson in as the match gets underway against Mike Davis and Davis's partner, Porkchop Cash.
Porkchop Cash.
Davis retaliates with a right as Nelson landed a big right hand as he had.
I don't think so, Jazz. It looked
just
clean.
the opening seconds now of the match.
No, I haven't thought about that yet.
And the privates.
We'll see. We'll
really
see where we
taken
are with everything else.
A lot of instruction, and have gained a tremendous amount of knowledge.
Hello,
Sergeant
Pyro
Slaughter.
Fan.
These two guys have really put it together in recent months, and they're a rough, tough twosome when you get them in a ring together. Private 𝐾𝐚𝐿 and Private Nelson. Here's 𝐾𝐚𝐿 now with Porkchop Cash. We're going to see Slaughter.
I don't think we're going to run out of wrestling. There's quite a lot of wrestling.
With Ivan Koloff and Matt Bourne for a 6-man match. The match will follow
I'll
this.
tell you what I am quite keen to watch some of now is that that mid-70s IWA with the Mighty Igor and the Love Brothers. Just I have found all of the early night, all of the like from the beginning of AAA when they split in whatever it was at '92. I have found someone that's got all their TV shows
Again, fans, I don't want to take away
on
from the
YouTube.
action in the ring, as you've really got 4 big-time tough competitors in that ring right now in this tag team match. But again, I hope you were able to get a view of that tape at the beginning of the program where Roddy Piper lowered the boom and turned the lights
start
out
recording my own
Briscoe with
matches.
that right hand. Piper, of course, winning back the Mid-Atlantic Championship belt. Not only that, but $10,000 from Jack Briscoe, all right here last week. Cash into the ropes.
The Privates have got some new gear, haven't they?
Goes right to the eyes. Claws and rips at the eyes of Cash, and _ǩņōtl quickly now back on the attack. Gonna whip him across the ring. Off of the rope. Elbow. Big hard right hand right down across the throat as Cash is flat on the mat.
Did we not watch the '96 Slammies? Jezzo, do you not remember how bad the '97 Slammies were?
Sergeant Slaughter's training in these two, and as we mentioned, they have gained a tremendous amount of knowledge and ability from Sergeant Slaughter. He has taught them and taught them well. Cash now quickly backing away from the corner, trying to get a little breathing room, trying to get a headbutt in at Nelson, who grabs him by the hair, takes him back to the corner for the tag, and is going to hold him there for _ǩņōtl.
No, you know, I don't think we did.
Working well together as a tag team, _ǩņōtl and Nelson, trying to keep the opponent near their corner. Thumb again to the throat.
Watch out, Cash is in trouble.
A reminder also, Rick Steamboat, Jay Youngblood against Bill White and the Monk. That match you'll see here. Plus, _Wahoo McDaniel, Jack Briscoe as tag team partners against David Patterson and Ben Alexander. Cash now with a headbutt just turns _क़ņōtl around. Right into Mike Davis, who is outside of the ring, and Davis floors him with that right. ǩņōtl diving in with a double thrust. Again now is going to hold Cash for the tag, as they're going to switch and change on him again. Double teams into the corner. And again now, Nelson's going to make a tag. And what this does, fans, of course, is give them the opportunity for the double team. Off of the ropes, Cash with that big right hand. Stuns ǩņōtl, turns him around. Through the legs for the tag. Here comes Davis. Fresh man.
I don't know what other modern things there are that I'd be as interested in watching as Lucha Underground, you know?
Again, the drop kick as ǩņōtl comes off of the ropes as he got him pinned. Only a count of 1. ǩņōtl quickly kicking out, diving into the corner for the tag. But look at Davis go.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I can see the technical
Nelson goes
difficulties.
down from the elbow. Nelson misses that roundhouse right.
All of the Triple Manias.
And Davis hit that top rope right across the head. Stuns him.
Oh.
ǩņōtl clotheslines Davis out of the corner off of the rope.
Yeah. Oh.
Covers it and hooks the leg for the count of 3. Davis was stunned as he went into the rope. You can see he's very groggy as Nelson reached over and made the tag. ǩņōtl getting up on that top rope. Off he comes with that clothesline. Hooks the leg. It's all over right here as you have the winners. Private Nelson, Private ǩņōtl. All right, fans, we just saw him in action in the ring. The Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champs.
Well, onto the
Private
privates.
Nelson, Private ǩņōtl.
That's why you said we're number 1. Always thinking, always knowing where we are in that ring. Sergeant Slaughter told us, you got to know where you are at all times. You got to think at all times. And that's exactly what we're doing. And that's why we're the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. And that's why we're going to be the champions for a long time to come. Isn't that right, Private ǩņōtl?
You got that exactly right. Here we are, the same spot we were last time, right here. We're still the champions, right? We're sick and tired of hearing Ricky Steamboat, Jay Youngblood, Wahoo McDaniel, all you people crying. We want a championship match. Well, I think all you got to do is have a little bit of guts. just enough guts to go to Mr. Crockett and sign the dotted line, and you got it. But remember what happened to 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 McDaniels. Remember what happened to him. Remember him laying up in the hospital. Remember him suffering, fever 107. Remember that. How soon you forget what happened to 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 McDaniels. I'll tell you, Briscoes, Young Bloods, Steamboats, just remember what happened to the great Sergeant Slaughter did to 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 McDaniels. And then you may not want a shot at this belt. Right, Private Nelson?
Jake Roberts and Jay Youngblood, so they want a chance at these belts. Well, I tell you what, Jake Roberts, I don't think you're ready. Sergeant Slaughter's had us watching tapes. We don't think you're ready, Jake Roberts. If you want to get hurt, if you want to get put in a hospital like 𝐍𝐢, then you and Jay Youngblood come along, because you're just stepping stones to those world belts. If you want a chance at these belts, you come on.
Are you saying
what are
you
you
guys
butting
are
in
going
for?
to try to hurt people? You're going to try to hurt
That's
them?
exactly what we're
trying to put them in a hospital?
We enjoy hurting people. We enjoy dishing out pain and punishment, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Anytime anybody tries to come after these belts, tries to embarrass us in that ring, you're going to pay for it, believe me.
When you're from Sergeant Slaughter's camp,
Not very
you
good
do
belts,
what
are
you
they?
like, and you do it
Very
well.
small.
And believe me, you like what you do. We got a saying around there. It says, Sergeant Slaughter says. And Sergeant Slaughter says, eliminate everybody. We want everybody out of our way. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So everybody, you get together and you bring as many as you like. I'll guarantee you, Sergeant Slaughter, myself, and Private Nelson, we'll be there and bring your guts. Come on.
Right here at ringside.
Thanks.
Fans will have six-man tag team action.
He does need to calm down, doesn't he? No, they're really small, and they're not very good, are they? They're sort of just. Oh, okay.
All right, fans, six-man tag.
Oh, it's a six-man tag.
One corner, Matt Bourne, Ivan Koloff, our NWA TV champ, U.S. heavyweight champ.
Matt Bourne teaming with the sergeant.
One corner. Across the ring now, their opponents, Ron Ritchie, King Parsons, and Abe Jacobs. It will be Ron Ritchie who will start, and it's going to be the U.S. champ, Sergeant Slaughter. Also in the corner of Slaughter, Koloff, and Bourne is Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Quick slam to the mat now by Slaughter as he got Ritchie high into the air. Well, that's a wild threesome when you put Koloff, Bourne, and Slaughter together as a tag team. Put them all together in one corner. Hip toss there by Slaughter.
Yep, a wild threesome.
Who is a big man, a rough man, and with a Cobra clutch, he can put anybody out. And of course, you had an opportunity to see his two privates earlier, Private Nelson, Private 𝐾, and they attribute all of their success.
So Oliver Humperdinck,
tremendous abilities now to this man right here.
I'm sure we'll get a look at it in a bit.
He taught them, and that they learned it well from the
He was very briefly in the WWF in the late 80s. He was Bam Bam Bigelow's manager.
Trying to turn Ritchie, and does, gets the shoulders to the mat for the count of two. Almost a quick
Yeah,
three
we did have that spiffing, yeah. That's in there at the top.
Slaughter again now from behind as Ritchie reverses in, but Slaughter makes the tag. Here's
He's got big ginger hair, and he wears sunglasses.
NWA TV champ goes to work now at Ritchie. Koloff from behind with a good takedown, and again Ritchie had his shoulders to the mat for the count of one. The action in a six-man match, fast-paced from the opening bell till the match is over, as you're going to see a lot of tagging and a lot of switching, although Ritchie has been in since the opening bell. Abe Jacobs outside. King Parsons also in that corner. Ritchie now
Abe
makes the ropes.
Jacobs. Well, that's nice.
Flips Koloff out near the center of the ring. Ritchie still has not gone back to the corner for a tag. Now Koloff getting a few instructions there from Sir Oliver Humperdinck outside the ring.
Well done, Ron.
As you see him pacing
Oh,
outside
okay,
over
done.
the corner of Koloff, Bourne, and Slaughter. Here's Ritchie now with the arm. Koloff, he takes him back to the corner, tags Parsons, and Koloff now with Ritchie across the rope. From behind, gets caught by Parsons. Hip toss here by Parsons quickly. Koloff kicks right out.
What belt would I most like to wear?
As a
It's a
reminder,
good
Rick
question.
Steamboat, Jay Youngblood team together in a tag team match later. Plus, you're going to see 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡𝐭 and Jack Briscoe also in tag team action. All right here.
What belts do I like? Yeah, white shoes and belt as well this week.
And Parsons, who went right into the corner, ran right into the foot.
Blue jumpsuit. bright white belt,
He's going to be
white belt
punished for that as
shoes.
he slammed to the forearm of Slaughter. Off of the ropes, there's Bourne. Matt Bourne in and with a takedown. Goes with a knee drop now right across Parsons.
I think it's Sonny Fargo.
Hubbarding outside. Egging him on. Roll down the ropes, and it's going to be Parsons who winds up in the corner. And they trade lefts, and it's Parsons halfway back across the ring from that tremendous left hand from Parsons.
I think he was a wrestler in like the 60s
Bourne
and
down from ahead,
70s.
but quickly now Parsons with a tag to Abe Jacobs.
I think he was in a team with his
Abe in for
brother.
the first time during the match with a
Maybe even
wrist lock.
before that, maybe even a wrestler of the like the
Goes down
50s,
as Bourne
maybe.
gets the hair from behind.
Jack Lewis Faggot. Oh, yeah, of course, look, most brothers aren't brothers, are they, in this period of wrestling? Most brothers are Sonny and Jackie Fargo real life brothers.
Corner by Slaughter. He has the tag
The
rope
Briscoes
around
are
the
real
throat,
brothers, to be
and
fair.
it's Koloff who's attacking him from the front. Again, Jacobs double teamed in the corner now by Bourne and by Slaughter. Abe Jacobs got in that corner and could not get out.
They're real brothers, that's good.
Elbow from Slaughter floors him. Or not Slaughter, but Koloff. And Koloff saved him from making the tag once, could not prevent it the second time. Koloff hiding here now with a back toss. Parsons was going to cover him. Koloff got the knees up right into the midsection. Again to the knee, to the midsection goes Parsons, who looks to the corner, his corner. And in his eyes,
drop
you can
kick
see
from
that
the
he desperately
Sarge.
needed a tag right here. Slaughter with a pile driver. High to the air now with a knee drop. 1, 2, and Parsons just does kick out.
Sergeant Slaughter does genuinely look really good in this, doesn't he? He does. He's quite agile. He's quite powerful. Yeah, someone is really screaming.
Bourne up high to the air with
Oh,
Parsons.
good power from Matt Bourne.
Parsons groggy, trying to get up, trying to reach over for his corner, and kicks out at 2. Just in the nick of time. Again, Bourne very quickly got him, takes him all the way back across the ring now to his corner. Parsons was oh so close for the tag.
There they are again.
There's Koloff going to whip him off of the ropes again. Leapfrogging him goes Parsons. Over and the shoulders to the mat only for a count of 1, and Koloff again sends him back to the corner. King Parsons right now, who desperately needs a tag. Abe Jacobs, Ron Ritchie, both fresh men.
I can't make it out. It's just noise.
Unable to get to him. Now maybe he can get to that corner. Makes it to Jacobs.
Who's this guy?
Abe Jacobs in charge.
Abe Jacobs. Compare his legs
Here's
up.
Slaughter off of the ropes. High to the air with the back door. Boy, Jacobs almost broke him in half with that one, and quickly Slaughter made a tag to Matt Bourne.
This is, 1982.
Boy, the action fast and
I
furious.
don't think we've ever seen Abe Jacobs before, have we? Yeah, come on, Abe.
Jacobs slammed to the corner now by Bourne, and it's Jacobs who will make the tag to Ritchie. And Ritchie now fresh and ready to go. Bourne realizing that backed away, but here's Ritchie. He brings him out of the corner, high to the air with a back toss. Koloff in.
Oh, horrible backdrop.
Here's Koloff, face first into the corner on the turnbuckle. Again into the corner by Ritchie, and now they've got Koloff in their corner. But Ritchie's going to bring him right out. Made a tag to King Parsons. Now it's Koloff who's going to be double teamed. Standing drop kick by Parsons. And another one. Koloff back into the corner.
So he retired, what, as a referee?
Parsons ready for him.
Or is he still wrestling?
Now with the tag to Jacobs. Here's Slaughter.
Goal
Slowly up. Jacobs runs right into the foot.
Oh, no.
He's got him rolled up in the small package.
Oh.
Boy, Jacobs almost pinned Slaughter, who clotheslines him.
Oh, he didn't really catch him there.
And with that clothesline, Jacobs could not get up. He had Slaughter rolled up in the small package. Almost had him pinned as Slaughter came out of it, and when Jacobs turned around, the clothesline from Slaughter just sent him reeling. Watch it right here, fans, in slow motion. One.
That's a shame.
Slaughter comes out. And
yeah, he did. Yeah, Jackie Fargo. Yeah.
The clothesline that put him away. Slaughter hooking the leg, and it's all over with our winners, Matt Bourne, Sergeant Slaughter, Ivan Koloff. We'll be back. We'll have
I don't mean to criticise Sonny Fargo, who I like quite a lot, but can he see the shoulders from there?
Fans, you just saw him in action in the
That's
ring.
a good last event. That's a good way to go out.
Sergeant Slaughter.
That's right. You know, I have a lot of up-and-coming matches with
Good name
Walter
for
Daniels.
that
He
as well.
wants cage matches. He wants Indian strap matches. He wants Canadian lumberjack matches. He wants all kinds of matches. Well, Walter McDaniels, I'll accept any match you want. As you can see by my face, I'm not too good looking today. You know why? Because of you, Walter McDaniels. Look at all my marks on my head. My nose has been broke 3 or 4 times. I have a concussion. You know, when I go home to the
That
barracks,
hairline
they won't
really
even let
makes him
me
look
in
like John
anymore.
Cleese,
They say,
doesn't it?
who are you? Who are you? And I say, I'm Sergeant Slaughter, the U.S. heavyweight champion. My wife don't even recognize me anymore. My gardener don't recognize me anymore. The dog goes after me.
My
Everybody
gardener
takes
doesn't
me around the
recognise me
neighborhood,
anymore.
And I don't like it, Walter McDaniels. And it's all because of you. And that's why I have to say this and do this to you, Walter McDaniels. Whenever I get you in the ring again.
How would you feel about being Sergeant Slaughter's gardener, Jezza? He is a buff John Cleese, yeah.
Right here, the Russian player.
Anytime the Koloff bring it to Chocolate for a reason. And this reason is to get rid of this boogie-woogie man once and for all. This man, this American, has been after Koloff, sending match with him in cage match, chain match, and I've been giving him all different type of matches. And you can see I've still got my TV belt. And I don't care what this boogie-woogie man or the promoters say. I am the TV champion, whether the American people like it or not. I intend on staying the champion. You see what I brought out here? I've got to come up with all different type of things for this boogie-woogie man. Because this man, New York street fight, he is crazy in such match. I will stop him. I don't care what
I just want to tell everybody one thing. Roddy Piper and Don Morocco, my good friends, are ready for Jack and
That's
Jerry
not
Briscoe
me.
anytime, any
Hello,
place,
Sagebrush.
anywhere.
I'm not Oliver Humperdinck.
With Sir Oliver Humperdinck, Ivan Koloff, and of course Sergeant Slaughter. We're about ready now in the ring with more tag team action. So let's go to the ring now. The introduction for our next match. And our opponents. First, from Hawaii at 235 pounds, here is Rick Steamboat. Rick Steamboat. His partner from New Mexico at 220 pounds, Jay Youngblood. Jay Youngblood. Across the ring now, their opponents from Philadelphia, 252 pounds,
brothers.
Bill White. Bill White.
Bill
His partner
White.
from Texas at 260
good.
pounds, the Monk. One fall, 15-minute time
The
limit. We'll
Monk's
be ready
here.
with the action right after we take time out for this message.
It's odd that he calls himself the Monk, but there's no gimmick to it, is there?
All right, fans, at ringside the bell, Rick Steamboat, Jay Youngblood. As partners
He's just
now
a
against
normal
Bill
guy.
White and the Monk, and it's Steamboat and White as we get the match underway. And right here with me now at ringside, Sir Oliver Humperdinck. I got to ask you, you know, in the corner, why over there in the corner with Matt Bourne, Sergeant Slaughter, Ivan Koloff?
I, of course, as you know, managed the fabulous ninja, the martial arts champion of the world as far as I'm concerned. Ricky Steamboat is claiming that he's very good in the martial arts, and I, for one, would like
Martial arts
to see him pit it
champion of
against
the
each other
world.
and settle the question once and for all. Why the alliance? Because there's strength in numbers, my friend. The Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, Sergeant Slaughter, the United States heavyweight champion, and Maniac Matt Bourne, a very promising young star. All I have influence over all, if you understand what I'm saying. I am so happy that Roddy Piper has finally got his title back. He is the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion.
I know you saw that tape. As all of that piece of film that we had at the beginning of the program, all of our fans saw that. And I know that now by the millions they are saying that Roddy, don't you believe that he had something in that fist, that he had a roll of coins or something in that right hand?
He had determination, he had guts, he had heart, and he had desire in that right hand, and that's all it took.
Yeah, he probably had guts and desire in his right hand, didn't he?
He's $10,000 richer after getting $2,000 of this guy's money right here, and $2,000 of the other Indian's money, and $6 grand from Jack Briscoe.
Right.
Roddy Piper is now taking a nice little break. He's laying on the beach with 𝐷𝕗𝕳𝕳𝕳. They're both ready to go. And any time, any place, I know that Roddy Piper and 𝐷𝕗𝕳𝕳𝕳 would be more than happy to step into the ring with Jack Briscoe and any partner he happens to choose.
I'll ask my brothers. I'll ask them if either one of them was Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
Here's
An old
Steamboat in
lady's
now, gets the Monk with that front face lock. I'm not going to distract from what you said at all because there's no doubt Ninja is a tremendous martial arts expert and fighter, no doubt. Watch this athlete in the ring right now in this Rick Steamboat. There are two different types.
To be fair, the handbag really saved that main event,
I think relies more on the martial arts, but when you put an athlete in there like Steamboat, who also possesses a tremendous knowledge of the martial arts, this young man right here.
Let me tell you what would happen. The Ninja would chop him up quicker than a butcher would chop liver. That's exactly what would happen. The kid is good, the kid is athletic, but he lacks the killer instinct. And Ninja has the killer instinct.
Look at Bill White.
He doesn't care about anything.
White, who has Steamboat, he had him upside down, draped him in the corner across that top rope, and the Monk, just holding him up there in the ropes, lowers the boom with that elbow.
You better call upon some of that martial arts knowledge right about now because it looks like he's in a pretty bad spot as far as I'm concerned.
In against two really rough, tough
Here
customers.
comes the Monk.
White, the Monk, both of them very large men, both 250 and better.
Yes.
Big men, strong, powerful individuals in the ring.
And they know what they're doing.
Oliver.
And they know what they're doing. Steamboat up for a big slam, drives him through the canvas, tried to come up. Monk right back on top of him again. He's got him on a rollover. Steamboat just happened
Monk
to
looks a
escape.
bit like the
luck
UFC fighter, Big Ben Rothwell. If anyone's UFC.
Wrestling knowledge and ability right there as he escaped, got behind.
Wrestling, maybe
Oh, well done, Sonny.
Martial arts, forget it.
I think the Monk either couldn't or forgot to kick out then.
All right, fans. That of course, the opinion of Sir Oliver Humperdinck.
The truth. The truth.
I was going to say, and of course, managing and representing Ninja like you do. Here's White. Look at White. The big man got up for that drop kick.
Right on the button, too. He's got him. One, just barely got that foot on the rope.
He did, but he could have got it. We couldn't see the shoulders.
About Ninja. You realize
as you get to know me, Bob, you're going to find out that I speak.
Oh, nice.
I'm unbiased. I'm a very truthful man. I'm a very honest man. I'm a sincere man.
All right, White.
And I like money, too.
Here's White now, slammed to the knee by Steamboat, who makes the tag to Youngblood, this young Indian. Very quick.
Now, I like Jay Youngblood's elbow drop.
Very fast. Moves around that ring quick as lightning.
Do you know what? This is a move. That is the way he does an elbow drop. Someone should bring it back. And he jumps across the body.
High with a drop kick. Quickness and speed on the side of Youngblood and Steamboat right here against the two big powerful
men. No, we won't get to see it. No, we haven't. I thought he was about to do it, Rosella, but he didn't. He basically just jumps across the body. No, we won't. We've got the Samoan drop instead.
And hooks the leg as Youngblood stays in and keeps White away. No way. Monk was going to get up from that.
Just remember, when I talk to you, I tell the truth, Bob. I'm a man of my word. I'm sincere and honest. It's been a pleasure being with you.
All right, fans, that's it from Sir Oliver Humperdinck. Watch right here as Youngblood gets him high into the air. He's going to come back, and he's also got his weight on that as he slams the Monk hard to the canvas, covers him for the pin. 1, 2, 3, with our winner is Rick Steamboat, Jay Youngblood. All right, fans, at ringside right now, we're going to watch these two fellas in action just a little later right here. David Patterson, Ben Alexander, and I tell you, Thinking about Wahoo McDaniel, thinking about Jack Briscoe. Got to make you shake just a little bit there, David.
Yeah, you know, but I was talking to Ben Alexander a little while ago, and he was telling me, you know, he said, well, this Wahoo McDaniels, you know, he chops like a butterfly. You know, Patterson, he said, you know, to me, I can handle this Wahoo McDaniel. And I said, well, I'll take care of Jack Briscoe, and you take care of Wahoo McDaniel, since he chops like a butterfly, you know. And,
It is a butterfly
I
chop.
gotta ask him about that now. Why, he ain't never been a butterfly like that, Ben Alexander. Nobody, but nobody chops any harder than Wahoo McDaniel.
Well, you got to know, Bob Caldwell, I've been in the ring with Wahoo McDaniel many times before. I'm still here. I've taken everything he's dished out. What else can I say? You know.
You're not going to still say, though, he chops like a butterfly.
Well,
you get that Indian mad, and you know what might happen up there. He might just want to prove just how hard he can chop.
Yes, that's right, but I can take what he can dish out. I've taken it before, and I'll take it again, and I'll still be here, and one of these times, it's going to be Ben Alexander.
Wait a minute, let me ask you about this. You're talking about Wahoo. Let's talk about Jack Briscoe for a minute. Here's a man who's held a number of championships. Here's a man that's been the heavyweight champion of the world, Jack Briscoe. You got him in there also.
Yeah, big amateur national champion, couple years, world champion.
Right.
He knows all the moves. But I know a few moves myself, and you're going to see when I get in the ring, I'm going to use a few of those moves on the big champions, the world champion and the amateur champions.
What about that, David? What about this Jack Briscoe?
Jack Briscoe, former world champion, one of the greatest wrestlers in the NWA, as far as I'm concerned. To beat a man like Jack Briscoe, if Ben Alexander was to pin Jack Briscoe, or if I was to pin Jack Briscoe, it'd be straight to the top of the mountain, right?
That's right. That's right. But you know, and I know that in professional wrestling, anytime you get in that ring, we know that you're capable of beating anybody on any night.
That's right. That's right. All it takes is one little mistake, baby, and we can do it. So Wahoo McDaniels and Jack Briscoe, be ready.
All right, fans, and that's it right here at ringside.
Okay.
We'll be back. We'll have more action right after we take this brief time out.
Hello, Knights with the Fox.
Fans, in just a few moments, we're going to see Wahoo McDaniel, Jack Briscoe team together. And, of course, here with us, Rick Steamboat also. Jack, at the beginning of the program, we saw a little bit of that tape. We saw what happened to you last week when you lost the money and you lost the belt, of course, to Roddy Piper.
Certainly did, and the news is my brother as well, and he's wanting to get back at Piper as well as I do. Piper is a new Mid-Atlantic champion, but I know I'm going to defeat him next time I get in the ring with him anytime, anywhere. As we say, we've got the VTR here. If you want to show the people the VTR, we can see the VTR right here now.
He does look a bit like him.
All right, this is Roddy Piper against Mike Davis, right?
Yes. Yes, Piper will do anything to win a match. The man is totally possessed with gaining that Mid-Atlantic championship back. And as you showed the VTR earlier, I'm sure that Davis had something, or that the Piper had something in his hand, because I've never been hit like that in my life. As you can see here what he's doing to Mike Davis right here. Him and Morocco. Here's Morocco, the Beach Bum. This is right after he paid Morocco off to be his partner. As you know, Morocco was scheduled to be my partner, and my Piper bought him off. And the Beach Bum Morocco is a turncoat as well as Piper. These guys will do anything in order
He's a bit of a sore loser, isn't he, Jack?
All right, they've got Abe Jacobs there in the corner.
Piper there going to see Piper going for the fist right away. See, when you go in the ring to face Piper, you know it's not going to be a wrestling match. It's going to be a fight, and you know you're going to have to watch out for chairs, coins, or whatever it may be. You're going to have to watch Piper at all times.
All right, he went right to the eyes there of Abe Jacobs, and that's it. Rick Steamboat, I know you feel the same way about that.
Jack's a gentleman and everything. Now, Piper, you may be the Mid-Atlantic champion. You may get your belt back. You might have had all that money, which you've got right here and now. But Jack, like I said, is a gentleman. And Piper, you got the Briscoes after you, brother. I mean, I'm talking in plural. I'm talking double duty. You got both Jack and Jerry after you. Like I said, you can hide behind that Mid-Atlantic belt. You can buy as many people as you can try to buy with all that money that you got. But ain't no place, ain't nowhere where you can hide, because both Jack and Jerry Briscoes
Probably
are
lots
after
of
you,
good
Piper,
stuff in there.
wherever you go. Every corner you turn around, brother. Every time you look over your shoulder, you step out of your car, you go into a 7-Eleven or any place, you be looking for this man right here or his brother. because these boys
maybe
right
I
here
could
are
stream Ring of
known
Honor.
for paying
That'd be
back
good.
heavy duty, right, Jack?
You got that right, Steamer and boy.
Although they
I
do still
appreciate
exist,
Steamboat and
so-
Wahoo
so-
loaned me the money, and we
Be
got
a bit careful.
TR here again at Piper. Right after he won the belt. So there he is with our money all over him. All over him, got the money, the champagne, he's got the belt.
It's a good
I'll
look.
tell you, Piper, in your own words, somebody's got to pay the Piper. And believe me, brother.
Has he just been on Noel's house
Hold
party?
on to that money, hold on that belt right now. Enjoy
Just
it
put it in
while
the
you
phone
can,
box.
because the next time I get in the ring with you, you're going to lose your money, your belt, your leg, whatever. Because believe me, Jerry's healthy, his leg as well, and he's looking forward to coming back in here. And when we get that Piper, we're going to do a job on him.
Yes, this. Just took champagne into a bed.
And Bob, right there, we just showed a little clip. Piper with all the money all over him, of all that champagne. It's just like he's slapping us in the face. He's just laughing at us, taunting us one more time around. Well, Piper, you've taunted us just long enough. Because when I came back to this area, I've told everybody that I'm fed up to here with everything that's been going on. Up to here.
That's exciting.
Piper,
Oh, because they were
wherever
in
you go,
Scotland,
the
weren't they?
Briscoes are going to be after you.
That's
Okay,
good.
fans, that's it right here ringside. Let's go to the ring now, as we've got tag team action right here. Jack Briscoe, Wahoo McDaniel, Ben Alexander against David Patterson. And it will be Wahoo McDaniel and Ben Alexander. Quick arm
It's
drag
funny
back
sometimes
down
when you
here
look
by
back and see it, the people
Alexander back on his feet
who
again.
did those kind of
Alexander
like did
was
that kind of
mentioning
extra
to us
work.
before the match, as he said, that he could take those chops from Wahoo McDaniel. David Patterson, of course, had told us earlier that Wahoo chopped like a butterfly. No way, as Wahoo McDaniel has probably the hardest chop in professional wrestling. And I'm certain that Ben Alexander knows and is aware of that. The tag. Here
Who
comes
do you reckon's
Briscoe.
got the
Jack
current
Briscoe in,
hardest
right
chop
in the air now
in
with the
professional
elbow drop.
wrestling?
Right down across the arm. Goes
Could
to
have
the
been
wrist,
Wahoo
takedown.
in
Head
the
scissors now by Briscoe.
70s.
Alexander trying to kick out.
Oh.
Well, right before the match began, and we
British
were
Power
talking with
Driver.
Jack Briscoe, Rick Steamboat. Jack telling us that Jerry is ready to go, that as partners they're ready to go against Roddy Piper. They're ready to go against Piper and anybody. And Roddy Piper,
got a
who
good
has
arm
really
drag,
been
doesn't he,
trying to
Jack
rub it
Briscoe?
in and rub it in hard any and
Yeah,
every
in
way he can.
1997,
And he has
Juddo, who
Briscoe's
had the
money,
hardest job?
$2,000 from Wahoo McDaniel, $2,000 from Rick Steamboat, and $6,000 from Briscoe to make up that 10 grand, plus that Mid-Atlantic Championship belt. Wahoo from behind almost had him in like a standing surfboard. Wahoo now, for a moment, who ran the risk of having his own shoulders to the mat, gets Alexander down to the count of 2. Wahoo stacks him up. Alexander rolls right on through. Wahoo now with a tag. Alexander quickly on his knees across the ring for the
Scamper
tag.
across.
Jack Briscoe now, big David Patterson in. As Patterson works him toward the corner, Briscoe's going to take a big right to the chin. Reverses, and it's Patterson who slams the turnbuckle, comes out for the back toss, and goes to the
That was
wrong
a hard
corner.
chop, wasn't it?
Right
Well,
up into
I know
Wahoo for
that's
that
not what it's
tomahawk
called,
chop.
but-
Knee drop now by Briscoe, hooks that leg, only a count of 2. Patterson does kick out, front face. Briscoe, lots of pressure. And about the only way that Patterson could hope to break it was to get him to the ropes of the corner. And that's exactly what he does. Patterson brings Briscoe out. There's a knee drop. And an attempt at a pin by Patterson. Only a count of 1. Now he's going to make a tag, and it's Briscoe who will be double teamed. They slug it out, lefts and rights.
Yeah,
corner.
Pentagon's got a
Briscoe
hard
with
chop,
a
hasn't
tag
he?
to Wahoo McDaniel as Alexander face down on the mat near the center
Yeah,
of the ring.
Mark Davis. Mark Davis
There's
is a
one of
hard
those
chop.
tremendous chops. Also one for David Patterson. He knocks Patterson right off of the apron of the ring.
He was unfortunate. He had a nasty injury at a bad time.
Now to Alexander's top of his head.
So he was looking really good. Danny Luna has a decent shot.
Into the corner and into the knee now comes Alexander. To play right here from Wahoo to Alexander. And he did not go for the pin. He went for the tag instead. Jack Briscoe off of the ropes, sitting on that top rope with a foot down across the forward. Ben Alexander, who is really taking the punishment, very slow to get to his feet.
He's good for his age. Wahoo. Oh.
Another tremendous blow from Wahoo as he comes hard off of the ropes. A chop and he's down, and Briscoe's going to go
good
with
teamwork there into the figure four.
Wahoo McDaniel and David Patterson in one corner fighting it out.
Was he the first person to...
now with a figure four on Ben Alexander, and Alexander
Did Jack Briscoe popularise the figure four? He might have done.
And it's all over at this point. There's no way Alexander was going to get out of that. And watch it right here in slow motion. Our winners, Wahoo McDaniel, Jack Briscoe.
He has that more sensible way of putting it on as well, doesn't he?
All right, Jack Briscoe.
Okay, Roddy Piper, Beach Bum down Morocco. I got one thing to tell y'all. My brother Jerry is fine. His knee is well. He is ready for action and ready for revenge for what he's been laying up for 3.5 months thinking about. And that's that torn up knee. So Piper, Morocco, wherever Jerry and I get you, you better watch your backs. You better watch your face. You better watch everything. And Roddy Piper, you riding high now with that Mid-Atlantic Championship. The next time I get in the ring with you, no matter where it is or how it is, I'm taking that Mid-Atlantic Championship back and that money too.
Wahoo McDaniel, Wahoo, right here. Sergeant Slaughter, Wahoo, is still around, and the sergeant is still making some loud noise, Wahoo.
Well, you know, he better make a long-distance phone call and spend a little money, because if it wasn't a freak accidents, I'd be the NWA heavyweight champion, and you can ask Flair, he got out of the country in a hurry. Now, he's saying that people don't recognize him when he comes home. His recruits, those privates and those kids that never get to be a private, that he kicks around in a butt all the time, they don't recognize him. You know why? Because, Sergeant, you're getting a little dose of your own medicine. Sure, you got a little Band-Aid on your nose. Your eye gets knocked shut. Hey, that's been my whole life, ever since I've been this big on a reservation. But I guarantee you, I got up and fought back. And when he goes home, he says his family doesn't know him. Well, I tell you, the best thing to do is just to give up the belt, and then they'll know you when you come home, and you won't have to worry about everybody saying, who is that in that car? Hey, I don't have to go paint my car camouflage colors to go around and let them know there's me coming down the street. My friends wave at me because my face, it gets a little beat up. It's going to get beat up. But I'm going to tell you something, Slaughter. You got something they gave to you, you didn't win. And I'm telling you, I don't care what type of match it is. It doesn't make me any difference at all. Because when I crawl in the ring with you, you better bring you a big box of Band-Aids this time, because you're going to need them.
Fans, that'll do it for this week. We'll see you next week. And until then, so long for now.
Another good episode. Not as good as the last one. But, you know, it's alright. Is that law that Sergeant Slaughter's painted his car camouflage? 𝐿 is a good name. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Stop that. Thank you. It was good though. Still enjoying the Mid-Atlantic wrestling. I think it's good. Yeah, it is always solid. It is always solid. And I don't know if that'll be the case for all the territory stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed that. They do have a good match to chat ratio, yeah. Yeah, they do. Okay. Well, thanks everyone. It's gone tomorrow. We should go to bed. Oh, have I shown it? I think I might have done. That's quite a famous one, isn't it? It's quite a famous comedy match. Leon Aris, of course, is Brian Glover, isn't it? The actor Brian Glover, who was in like 𝐍𝐢𝐠. Yeah, I think I have shown that one. It's good. Yeah, you know. Do I have? See, the problem with saying, "Oh, I'll put on a quick water sport" is they're not short, are they? they do refuse to have a short match. They do refuse to have a short match, unless it's bloody Big Daddy. No problem. You've not seen it properly? Oh, it's good. It's good. Do I still have it on here? Although, well, yeah, no, it probably is true that 𝐍𝐤𝐿𝐴 was not a great guy. Hang on. Yeah, he used to hit people really hard. He used to be, I think he was maybe not the most level-headed guy. Do we want to watch 𝐍𝐤𝐿𝐴 against Leon Aris? I have got it somewhere. No, I don't think it's that short. You know, I haven't got to be anywhere. Only bed. You're going to go to sleep. Yeah, look, maybe we'll watch it tomorrow. I've got it somewhere. You actually have to leave the house and be somewhere for 11 a.m. tomorrow. That is. I suppose that's the life of the gardener, isn't it? I suppose that's the life of the gardener. Who's this? This one's relatively short. Okay. Okay, it's Peter Kay against Young David. It's just for brunch. Oh, that's good. It's good to have brunch. I'm sorry to hear that, Hi-Fi. Did he say his dog didn't recognise him? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hi-Fi. I like this guy. And not just because his name's Peter Kay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this, ladies and gentlemen, is a catchweight contest. It's a time of 30 minutes. That's 6 5-minute rounds. The best 2 out of 3.
That's a good bit. It's a good bit to have a hunting horse.
Best 2 out of 3 pinfalls or submissions or a knockout decided. In the red corner on my right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you almost a gentleman, 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐿.
Almost a gentleman, 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐿.
And in the blue corner on my left, his opponent, the teenage sensation.
Look who it is.
Young David.
It's Young David. Young David from Warrington.
Nice timing, John Harris. He finally got the name out. He's been waiting quite a while. So it is Young David, yes, from Goulburn, Lancashire, near Warrington. 11 stone against Peter 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐿, 11 stone 9. Almost a gentleman from Nelson, Lancashire originally, but now built from Burnley. This is where he resides. Max Ward, the ref. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout to decide this one.
Second round, first round.
All good experience for young David, and I mean young. He was 15 in November '77, so he's about 17 plus now. He's quite experienced for a young lad that he is, but
nice.
Fighting a man in the weight class above and doing no harm at all. You want to be a horseback rider? Okay. Peter Kay now knowing what
that's good.
It's like the other way around. Of course, a great show jumping man.
Yeah, so I think 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐿 was a real show jumper before he became a wrestler. I think he was like the bad boy of show jumping.
Another whole both shoulder blades down there. He hasn't even got the right hand one now. The arm lock stopping it. Have to get the arm even lower than that. No chance. So he keeps the arm lock, but now releases that too.
I like how he's got 𝐿𝐻𝐿𝐿 full stop on his trunks. Good to see some punctuation.
A great find there by Peter Kay along with that.
Yeah, I love the character.
Double arm. Gonna try a suplex from here if he can, but I don't think he'll do it. He might now. Yes, all the way.
Yeah. Did you see the clip I showed last week of the woman at a WCW event?
David, of course.
Was talking about all the wrestlers she liked. That's good.
Back to the side of the chancery throw. Goes for a double arm again.
I think it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to have something that could be enjoyed by, you know, different generations. He's a boy.
Yes, Yes, he left the head a little too far forward then, Kay.
I assume we're all aware that young David is the future British Bulldog, David Boy Smith. Yeah, it is. It's like with that with the Mid-Atlantic wrestling when they show the crowd, it's like an even split of men and women. And you wouldn't get that now. You wouldn't get that these days. It's all lads.
They will just keep to the rules 100% in this bout. It could be an interesting one for young David. Now, with a minute to go in round one, he moves straight to the middle rope and in trouble. One lecture about not going for the left arm, and David's gone straight for him. Yes, but he takes the legs with him if he can. Double leg Nelson on for David. Left his head too far forward.
Left his head too far forward.
No, never hold it now, he's released. Just 3 seconds. Young David from Goulburn, Lancashire, near Warrington. Just 17 and a half years old, he's nearly a half. 11 stone from the Ted Beckley stable. Beckley now retired to the Isle of Man in his famous gym, of course, in Warrington, now closed. But he's brought up a lot of boys like this. One of them
17 and a half. I think, President, he first wrestled on TV when he was 15.
No score. Not too much weight getting away here, less than a stone, and it's young David's got the height advantage. So it could stand him in good stead against this rule bender. Follow-up face by there by Kay. Again locking off the right arm with the leg. Getting the double arm by using his limbs very cleverly there, Kay. And all legally at the moment. Which is nice to see. It's a pity.
Did he ever run in with Bertus? Yeah, at WrestleMania 2, actually, Ho-Ho. What's good of it? This is the most famous of the World of Sport referees. His name's Max Ward. Hello, Alex Kidd. We should have finished, but I'm watching the World of Sport match. It's Tally Ho-Kay against young David. There was a good bit where Tally Ho-Kay wouldn't let the ring announcer announce the wrestlers because he kept blowing on a hunting horn.
Oh, yes. The follow-up to his posting was not good at all. And young David showing signs of worrying Kay now with a look on his face. I think he thought he's had enough of my tricks. I better start playing the game a little. That's what he wanted. That's what David wanted.
That's nice.
Exactly what David wanted. And he's got
he's got him.
On the bottom. Perfect.
Nice.
Holding fast with his legs. Beautifully done. Just under 2 minutes and a half of round 2. The first fall to young David.
Oh, that's good. That's a classic. That's a classic Johnny Saint.
In favor of young David.
Which one's the best? Is that where you go through their legs and then go back again?
Young David had K fooled completely there. K thought he had it all his own way at that moment, but this boy came straight back with a counter and took him completely unawares. 4 to go.
Second out, round on 3.
So he complained to anybody who listened about his left eye. Just laying it on a little bit. I didn't see anything go with his left eye too much. Follow up with that face bar, really laying it on the neck there. Semi-Japanese stranglehold now from the back. David can do a little about it from this position.
So what they call it, a Japanese stranglehold? I don't think I've ever really seen it used in Japanese wrestling.
Going for the armlock, the right hand there. Okay, as he keeps the semi-Jap stranglehold with the left. Back to the face bar. Well, young David's
Off
still
the
leading
corner.
despite all that by
Yeah.
1-4
I know it. Leg over, yeah.
Clay going for submission now. The next stretch. And he's hoping he'll move along a little bit by grabbing the hair.
Why is it named after Ross Abbott? I guess because it's sort of funny and he was a well-known comedian of the day. He's a boy!
He's a boy, but he's leading 1-0.
Oh, Cobra Clutch! Oh, that's a good Cobra Clutch variation. Cobra Clutch spin.
Again, in 2.5 minutes of round 3. But
I mean, suppose the risk you're going to hang your opponent.
Clay did not release the submission hold.
Ladies and gentlemen, in that round, a submission to 𝐶𝐭𝐿. Ladies and gentlemen, for failing to break the hold on the referee's instructions,
what?
He is disqualified.
An excellent 2. No public warnings by Max Ward this time. Immediate disqualification.
And the winner, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, young David.
Well done, young David. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, no, what? It didn't even look like it was a particularly egregious. Let's watch it again. Yeah, exactly, Alex.
That's a submission for sure. If you leave it,
oh, he did tell him to break it.
He got the submission.
But yeah, there were no warnings.
Again, in 2.5 minutes of round 3.
I don't know about that.
But young David in dire trouble there because Clay did not release the submission hold.
I'll see you right. That does look brutal.
A submission to 𝐶𝐿. Ladies and gentlemen, for failing to break the hold on the referee's instructions, Kay is disqualified.
An excellent two. No public warnings by Max Ward this time.
No.
Immediate disqualification.
And the winner, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, young David.
Oh, I don't know about that. Seemed a bit harsh. Bit harsh on 𝐿𝕚𝕥𝕖. No, hang on. Come back here. Come back here. Is that what it was called? I don't know. My algorithms are wrecked, aren't they?
Brady's gone straight for him.
Was it the round before?
Just under 2 minutes.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is.
Young David showing signs of
Is that what I'm into?
worrying.
None of it's what I'm into. You've seen the videos I've put on here.
He's had enough of my tricks. I better start playing the game a little.
Was it from this? There you go.
That's what he wanted. That's what David wanted. Exactly what David wanted.
It was like
playing the game a little.
like a leg bar reversal.
That's what he wanted. That's what David wanted. Exactly what David wanted. And he's got the top and the bottom. Perfect folding thrust with his legs.
And he was in the sort of wheelbarrow position.
Just under 2 minutes and a half. That's round two. The first fall to young David.
I think it helps he's got quite long legs. Okay, well that was good. Okay, Bree, do you need to go to bed? No problem. Do you think so? What, with his skinny physique?
There's no way to make this easy. And I know we've been through some good and troubled times. There's never been a right time to say goodbye. But if I stay,
we're back tomorrow. There'll be more wrestling. We're on 1997.
look of shame inside my eyes.
Why you gone to bed, 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐿?
So I'd rather turn away. Because things you're gonna say will break her heart.
Let's go here.
Make her cry.
Let's see. I'm good friends.
There's never been a right time to say goodbye.
If anyone does want to go on the Discord, no one
say
Discord.
goodbye.
You don't want to be in the Discord. It's there anyway. It's good practice. The hunting horn was good. The hunting horn was good. Sorry, I'll show that bit again for anyone that missed that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this...
See, the ring announcer's trying to do the introductions. It just keeps tooting away.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a catchweight contest. It's a time of 30 minutes. That's 6 5-minute rounds. The best 2 out of 3. The best 2 out of 3 pinfalls or submissions or a knockout decided. In the red corner on my right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you almost a gentleman, 𝐿𝕚𝕥𝕖.
Anyway, that's that.
And in the blue corner on my left, his opponent, the teenage sensation.
There we go. Right, okay, let's do the right. Right, good night everyone. See you tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Wrestling tomorrow night. Okay, bye everyone. Also, goodbye to anyone who's watching on the VOD. Hope you enjoyed it. Where's my mouse here? I will see you in the next stream. Oh, no, it's working too well.
And I know we've been through some good and
See you in the next stream, next VOD, whatever. Okay,
There's
bye.
never been a right time
But thank you again, Spiffing, for these graphics. It's good.
But if I stay,
Okay.
she'll only see right through me.